It all started with one NPC sitting in front of the Record A Studios. The NPC's model name is Movie Set. After that, everyone started speculating on what the next GTA Online DLC could be. Will it be a Michael DeSanta DLC or a Contract Part 2? Okay, so welcome back to another GTA update info video, where I will be showing you everything we know about the Michael DeSanta DLC that's coming to GTA Online. When the Contract DLC with Franklin released, during one of the missions while driving through the movie studio in Vinewood with Franklin, you could hear a special dialogue from Franklin that says, "I know one of the producers around here. I hope he's not at work today." Let's take a listen to this.
Man, shit, I know one of the producers around here. I hope his ass ain't at work today.
This is an obvious hint at Michael, since Michael is a movie producer at the end of the GTA 5 storyline, and as you know, GTA Online now takes place after the GTA 5 story mode does, so this is a big hint towards Michael still being around in 2021 when this DLC was released, but also Michael being still in Los Santos, so available for the player to maybe see around the city. So Michael still is in the GTA 5 universe. Now, before any of this was found, the actors for Franklin and Michael, Sean Vantino and Ned Luke, was on an Instagram live stream together, and Franklin actually confirmed that he was working with Rockstar for a future update. Now, we all know Franklin did say he was working before with a story mode DLC, which we actually found out was cancelled to make their focus go all the way towards GTA Online, and we all know how that turned out. But Franklin is known for basically just saying stuff Rockstar doesn't want people to find out early, so this is just Franklin talking on a live stream, but it did come out to be true, at least with Franklin. But will Ned Luke get his own DLC? Let's take a listen to this now.
All I know is that they're still doing online content for GTA 5. And me and Ned waiting on our Rockstar. We waiting to do our online, man, our what they call that, Ned? Because you know more about it. What are we waiting to do online? A heist or something or something?
Oh, yeah, that would be fun. I would love to be one of the guys who gives out the, who sends you out on the missions. Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be really
I heard that they had something with us coming up to do that, so.
So Michael was just saying, yeah, I would love to do that. But Franklin is pretty much convinced that, yes, they are working on something with Rockstar. Now, probably by the time they're doing this, they didn't actually do any of the motion capture or voice lines. They were just in the beginning steps of the DLC. That is why Franklin says he thinks they're doing something, but obviously it did come out to be true, and that is why we do have the Contract DLC. So in this video, Franklin is saying that he is 100% working with Rockstar and Ned Luke on a future update. And Ned Luke is acting like he hasn't heard of that, of course. But to me, this is obvious that Ned Luke doesn't want info to come out unless he truly doesn't know about it because they just didn't start on his update yet. But Franklin is just spilling out all the tea. So after this live stream, at the end of 2021, the Contract DLC with Franklin was released, making it one of the best DLCs in GTA Online with a record-breaking amount of players playing the game. So it's no coincidence that in this DLC, Franklin teases Michael in one of the missions, confirming that Michael is still in Los Santos and making moves in Los Santos, and that he is still around to make it line up, make the story line up for the next DLC to come out with Michael, and to confirm that in the universe, Michael is still in Los Santos. And at the end of the DLC story, Franklin actually mentions there being more contracts to come in GTA Online. And looking at the gameplay of this update, it would be so easy for them to add more missions and some cutscenes for a Contract Part 2 update. They already have all the main gameplay and contracts gameplay in the game, like the missions and the basic UI. So all they would have to do is add some more missions, some dialogue, some cutscenes for a DLC with Michael. So after that, everyone started speculating that Michael would be returning in some way in GTA Online. But now we have info from inside the game that confirms this and confirms Michael DeSanta would be returning soon. If you go to the building in front of the Record A Studios next to the hair salon, there will be a new character sitting in front of some tires. Now, this is the same location as a new car shop, but the NPC's name is an interesting thing. In the game's files, his name is Movieset. Also, if you look at his ID he's wearing, it says something about Vinewood on it, and Vinewood being Hollywood in real life, which is where all the movies are made. The location itself is just a random location because the NPC looks to be glitched halfway into the ground, so I think it's kind of a misplacement from someone in Rockstar. But the name of this NPC could be an NPC that will appear at a movie set in a future GTA Online DLC. Now, this was added in June of this year, 2 months before the summer update, but as you know, the summer update wasn't that big. Usually the bigger updates are in December, with Cayo Perico being in December, the contract, the biggest updates being in December. So if we're talking about when this DLC would be released, Franklin teased it almost a year before the contract DLC in 2020, and the contract came out in 2021. So will this DLC with Michael come out at the end of this year? I think a year is a good amount of time between two contract updates. It will definitely give Rockstar a lot of time to work on them. Now, another thing I want to take a look at is a Rockstar Insider saying he still believes Michael will be in the next DLC. Like he said a lot of other times before, I'm just adding this one in just for a little extra info on this DLC. Someone asks, does Tez still believe Michael's DLC is next? And he says, it's not me believing, it's what I have heard in terms of inside info of what Rockstar is planning long term. Plus, Rockstar already gave us a hint with the contract update. You gotta keep in mind that Rockstar waited a whole year to release a DLC involving Dr. Dre since his cameo appearance in the Cayo Perico heist update. So he does still believe Michael's DLC is next, but pretty much confirmed that they are still working on a Michael DLC. Even if it's not next, they are working on a Michael DLC. Even if it's maybe next year, they are working on a DLC for Michael DeSantis' character or Ned Luke. Like Franklin said they were and Michael denied, which is pretty funny. But yeah. But now, we move to the most spicy hints we have, and I cannot believe I just said that word on YouTube. But Ned Luke himself tweeted an article about his in-game character possibly returning to GTA Online. This comes from June 7th, 2022, where VG247 wrote an article about Michael DeSanta coming to GTA Online, talking about the new NPC. And Michael tweeted this article. It wasn't a retweet or anything, so he had to actually copy and paste the link from the website into Twitter to post this. And all he said was a shrug emoji. He also made a post. He also posted the same emoji under another person's post, saying now that we have both Franklin and Trevor in the GTA Online world, I suppose Michael will be returning and expanded and enhanced. Any thoughts at Ned Luke? And Ned Luke replied with a simple shrug emoji. So you all get a theme here, just shrug emoji, but the interesting thing here is that he's responding. He's not even just saying no or not replying at all. He's creating hype about it. He's getting people to talk about his character in GTA 5, which if it wasn't a thing that was happening, Rockstar would tell him to not do that because he's creating hype about the DLC and making people talk about it, which Rockstar probably doesn't want because people will end up being disappointed. But he's talking about it and just making a shrug emoji under random posts about it. One more thing, which is pretty funny too. Ned Luke tweeted a video of himself dressed up in a Cluck and Bell outfit. You guys just have to watch this, but it's just a restaurant in the GTA universe, and what he says in that video is not my idea of a successful retirement. Just take a look at this.
This was not my idea of a successful retirement. Welcome to Cluck and fucking Bell. Can I take your order?
Well, I was gonna do it first, but you know, Ned tried to out jump the gun. I posted it on my page. Then he gonna rush to it. You know, I'm always the first to do it, man. He copies off of me with his old ass. But I picked C. So you ain't got this. You might got those. But you ain't got these. And I let me go in there and pull out the rest. Clucking motherfucking bell. Clucking bell, let me do it. Clucking bell. Clucking bell. Clucking bell. Clucking bell. Clucking bell. What up, y'all?
What am I watching? I never actually watched this before. What is this, Franklin? Sean Valentino. Is that a tease for the next DLC? Michael coming out of retirement? One more time for GTA Online? I'll just end this video here. Let you guys think on that one. But one last thing. If you all enjoyed, consider supporting the channel for the algorithm. And I'll see you guys in whatever video I make next.